am here on the live to talk to you about some of the tech and some of the steps or the processes that I take to create videos and get them uploaded and online so that you guys can view them. The two questions that I've gotten in the last, well, I've gotten a lot of questions, but the two specific questions I've gotten in the last few weeks have been about what platforms do I use when I'm creating videos. And I just want to make sure that we kind of have all of this, we're using all the same language. So right now, for this live that I'm doing, I've just set my cell phone up and I'm using it through the app here. Typically, when you go through your phone, I have an iPhone. The sound quality is really good, and also the picture quality is really good. If you wanted, I also want to preface this whole thing on, I did not get all of this equipment all at one time. These are items that I have slowly added into my assets over time, because I've been trying to get into this online world for several years now. So just know that you don't have to have everything that I'm showing you to get started with videos and doing yoga online. The quality of the videos in iPhones, the sound quality is really amazing. They've done a great job in taking some of that tech headache out of the way. So if you want to get started and you have a smartphone, you have an iPhone, something, you can get started. That's all you need. You don't need anything more than that. You might, if you are doing yoga classes, you might look into buying a tripod that you can set your cell phone on or support it with. And I'll show you my setup here in just a minute. But my iPhone right now is on a tripod. I don't have to hold it, don't have to worry about it. So I actually got the tripod with the ring light or halo light, so that if I was someplace where where I didn't have great lighting, I could just turn on the ring light and use that. It's great for lives. It's great for just really lighting something up. I didn't use it today for the live because let me show you. You start getting the ring light in my glasses. I have not figured that out yet. So if any of you have a great secret for not having this huge reflection, and I have anti-glare glasses, so it's not that. But yeah, sometimes the ring light will show in my glasses and it's very distracting to me. If you want to do your phone and upgrade the sound quality just a little bit, all of our iPhones come with the included headphones with the microphone. Pop that in and it's good to go. I'm going to show you real quick. All right, here's the sound quality using my headset. If you're just going on to do a live, if you're just going to go on to do a shout out to your Facebook group or your whomever you're dealing with, these are fine. You don't need anything more than that. Now, if you get to a stage where you're doing yoga classes, being leashed to your camera is not the best thing for when you're moving around. So a couple of options. I know people who've had really great luck with the Bluetooth AirPods, right? So you would just turn these on, turn on the Bluetooth in your device. You could use this with your phone. You can use this with your laptop, and you're good to go. You can get lower quality ones that aren't Apple brand. And notice I'm talking mostly about Apple because that's what I use. I don't use other brands. So this is what I'm most familiar with. And that is not to say that you can't find quality wireless buds for your non-Apple devices. again, just what I'm using. All right, so you can use the AirPods. You have lower end ones off brand, all the way up to the Apple brand AirPods that are like $180 to $250, right? So this is definitely what I would put under an upgrade. If I'm going to spend $150 to $200 on AirPods, I'm going to go ahead and I recommend you upgrade to the wireless mic set. This will work with both your phone and your laptop. This one I hook on to my shirt. I can put it on the back of my bra. I can put it on the waistband of my pants. And once they're all tuned together, this cost me, I think, like $120, and I got it from Nebraska Furniture Mart. So I know you can go on Amazon or wherever and get this too. This is let me tell you the brand name, Azden, A-Z-D-E-N, and it's a WM Pro. I know that's probably flipped backward. Okay, but that's what I use, and it's done a great job. So definitely, if you're going to spend, $150 to $200 with the AirPods, I definitely do the investment into the wireless mic. And again, the wireless mic is going to connect in with your phone. It's going to connect in with your laptop, and it's also going to connect in. I have a camcorder too, a video recorder that I use sometimes to record my yoga classes. So that was the phone, okay, with the earbuds. I'm now at this stage where I like to do just a little bit of editing in with the videos before I upload them. But if you're happy with what you recorded on your cell phone, then you're good to go. If you do your video through Facebook on a live, Facebook is going to record and store that video for you. If you want to be able to have that video to be able to upload to other things, then you're going to need to go in through Facebook where you've recorded the live. You're going to need to go in there and download the video in order to be able to upload it to something like YouTube. As I mentioned, I'm now kind of at that stage where I'm not really, I like to do just a little bit of editing to the videos that I do. So I would download my video from Facebook, and then I would upload it to my computer. I started with a MacBook probably 8-9 years ago, maybe a little longer. I'm on my third. Absolutely love it because it works really well for me as an entrepreneur. There are still things that come with my Mac that I'm still not using to the best of the benefits that there are. But if you go with Mac, if you go with Apple, it comes with their Apple software programs, and one of those is iMovie. Right? So I'm going to show you real quick here. Okay, that's just my laptop, and I've got iMovie pulled up there. With everything, when you're working with new equipment, new software, new programs, there's a learning curve. So don't expect to run in and start using new tech and feel completely confident about it, because you're not, all right? I would, back to the Mac with the iMovie, I would bring in the video into my iMovie, and I would just start to do some small edits. Maybe I want to add some music to the background. After recording a few videos, I don't like doing background music. I don't think it's a great quality when you try to record music and EQing and video all at the same time. So if I am going to include music, it's going to be an after edit. I'm going to put it in iMovie. I'm going to get my video track in there, and then I'm going to go and put an audio track, a royalty-free music audio track on top of that. External mic that plugs into your laptop versus USB for live streaming. Those work too. I have a small snowball and I have a big Yeti. Those work really well. If you don't mind, maybe possibly them showing up in the picture. But before I got the wireless mic, and I'll be honest, it probably took me 2 years to find a wireless mic that I wanted, that I liked, that went into the computer and did what I needed it to do. So before I got to this, I plugged in a small snowball into my USB port, and if I needed to have some distance between me and the computer, then yeah, I would use the snowball. Definitely a good choice in stair-stepping to getting up to the more expensive external mic. So great question. Make sure it's royalty-free music. If you are a member of Amazon Prime, you can go on there and you can stream royalty-free music. If you're going to be posting on YouTube, if you're going to be posting on Facebook, you really got to be careful with your copyrighted music, because they will ding you and remove your video if you're using copyrighted music. And I've come across a couple of other resources for free, royalty-free music. And all of these brands and suggestions that I'm showing, I'm going to put together a resource list for you so that you'll have brand names, you'll have websites and things that you can go and visit to find your own. Recording videos, I can record videos on my phone. I have started recording videos on my laptop, but I found I lost a bit of quality between video and audio going from my iPhone to my Mac. But I made do. I wanted to figure it out. And then I finally, once I got all the pieces that I wanted, I said, okay, now it's time for me. I'm going to upgrade to a webcam. And I started using an external video with my laptop. And the quality difference is noticeable. My husband was like, what do you need a webcam for? And I'm like, look. And I showed him what my camera on the laptop was, and then I plugged in the webcam, and the quality was like 20 times better. Now, one thing I did notice after recording the new Yen wall class is this gave me great quality, but it wasn't quite there. So I went ahead and made the decision. I'm upgrading to a brand new webcam, because again, this one is probably 4 or 5 years old, and tech changes so quickly that sometimes you have to just swallow it, that you're going to have to upgrade your equipment every couple of years as new software comes out, platforms change and things like that. But I found one for about $60 to upgrade my webcam. I'll let everyone know what that quality is when I get it in. That's all of the equipment that I use to make my videos and get them out there. As far as platforms that you can use or sites that you can use that will store your videos, I mentioned YouTube. YouTube is going to be free. They have a couple of restrictions though. If you have an unverified account on YouTube, you can only upload 15-minute videos. If you're teaching yoga, kind of hard to get a 15-minute class in. So if you want, make that extra step and go in and verify your account, and then you can upload, I think it's up to 12 hours and 128 gigabyte of videos, all right? Just to give you an idea, the Yen wall was 1 hour long and 4 gigabytes, and I'm verified on YouTube. And not that I have like a blue check or anything like that. I just had to go in and do a couple of steps, and then they verified that I am who I am. And now I can upload 2-hour videos. Options for video editing for non-Apple users. Great question. I want to say Camtasia, but I need to double check on that because it's been so long since I've done non-Apple stuff. YouTube, if you want to go the free route, that's a great way to do it. I also have a paid version of a platform that I use called Vimeo. And I use Vimeo because I can put a little bit more protections on it. If I don't want it listed and going out into the ether land where everybody can see it. If I want it protected like in my online courses, then I'll use Vimeo. And I'm on like their basic pro, which is about $60 a year, $60 to $70 a year. And you can upload like 5 gigabyte of videos a week, something like that. And that's worked really well for me. That was my tech, my laptop, my editing. I can upload to YouTube or Vimeo. I can also just house it on Facebook if that's what I want to do as well. If there was something that I talked about or something that I didn't cover, let me know and I will do my best to find the answer for you. Y'all have a great weekend.